Welcome to Lafette Custom Uncensored. Today we're going to show you how to tape up for painting these two doors. We'll start off, I got 2-inch tape. I like to leave a little bit of a edge off right there so I don't have to find it every time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come right here and I'm going to overlap it just a little bit where it goes down like that. So to overlap that piece, it doesn't matter if it's straight, it just as long as it overlaps. And set it off right there and I'll kind of tuck it under. All right, and that right there is what we'll do on the front. We'll put paper there. Now we'll go to the inside. I immediately didn't do what I said I was going to do on that. All right, so now we open the door. And right here inside that gap, we'll put some pieces of tape right there. Right there, that should cover the overspray coming in right here. Down here, won't matter. Shouldn't even get right there. If it does, you won't never be able to see it. So I'm gonna start right here and do the same thing. We'll overlap over that on this crease right here and come around. Doesn't even want it to do that part right there. And like that, and overlap. We are gonna put tape on the inside. That's pretty ugly right there. I'm gonna put another one up under it. Make sure I cover my little ugly part right there. And I always like to come down to the rubber. The rubber is where the seal is. So you make sure you don't want to get nothing on the rubber. That right there. I have to do it again. It's not really not real pretty, but doesn't have to be pretty, it just has to cover it. Start back up there on top. Go right past this door. Cut it off. Hold it under. Another piece right here. Follow along that body line. Put it right there. Okay, and then I'm going to cover this top piece still. Right here. That's a little piece right there. Alright, so now this piece right here, you'll be able to see it in between. So we'll come down like that. Put that off, put it behind it. Come down. Go to each. My little piece fell down, so that's what I don't like. You have to find it. Sometimes it does it when you take it off. All right, right there. That should be good right there because that'll seal right here. Do the same thing right here. I don't want to stay. I'll just do it like this. Okay, that should be good right there. Okay. And while we're here, this down here needs to be taped up, same reason. Start right here, all the way in the door. That's when it comes off and doesn't leave it up when I do it like that. So I have to fire it after this. Go right past that door. Like that. And there's a seal that seals right there, so that shouldn't get any paint on it. So we're gonna go down one below that. And we'll get it in the booth. We'll put a piece of tape with paper on it right here and go over the running boards. Like that. And we'll put a couple pieces right here. Make sure nothing goes behind the door. Put one more over that tag. Okay. All right. That should get most of that covered. All right, so now, finish doing it right here. Continue doing the same thing over here. That's the top. We'll just pop it right there because it's going to go around the corner. Cover the rubber right here. Be on the safe side. May not have to go down that far. Better safe than sorry. I like either take tape off than it is to get paint and clear off of something. So now we're gonna come down here. We'll do the same thing here. We'll put paper from here back. And, we're not going to show that part, but we are going to show what it looks like afterwards. Putting the paper on is really the easy part. This is the part that you can tell the good paint job from the bad paint job is the tape work. And it's not the paper, it's the tape running around the edges. One thing you'll notice on this truck, we did take everything off the doors, the handles, the rubber, all that. The reason why we did that was to keep from having to tape it up and having tape lines. Better quality paint job in the end. What's your collision shops, they all do that. They take everything off. Mako probably tapes everything up, I don't know. With less tape lines, the less chances your paper, your paint from letting go and not being good. All right, so that right there covers that. All that's covered. Now we'll do this door. Show you what to do on the door. This door, we did not take this off. I just put a piece of rubber, piece of tape on it. And we'll tape it to that. Slide it down behind like that. And then we'll fold it over like that. We'll probably put more paper over that when we get it in there. Like I said, we'll run a piece of tape over this after we shut the door and run paper and tape over the top. And you can take this rubber off. I didn't, because it's easy to tape up and don't really have to worry about any lines or anything on it. Okay. After doing that, come right here, tape up the inside of the door. Tell you what, let me get this 3/4 tape. I'll run the 3/4 down this side right here. Just to give me a little better line. Easier to do the 3/4 than the wider tape. There's no way you could do this curve right here with the wide tape. Okay, I'm gonna put the 2" on the outside of that. It already doesn't want to do right because of the curve and the angles and all. And we'll basically do the same thing on the other door. I'm not going to show you that. It's basically the same thing. We'll get this door taped up and we'll move the truck around to the booth, clean everything, get everything ready to paint, and then we'll put the paper on it. We'll show you what it looks like after we get the paper on it. And then we're going to paint it. We will not have a video on the painting. We already have a video on the base and the clear that we use. You can look at our previous videos for that. We will show the video of what it looks like when we get done painting it though, because I want you to see the body work. It'll do any good to do the body work if you don't see what it looks like when it's painted. I like to do overkill on this. I'll do one more thing around this rubber. I'll do one around the bottom. And matter of fact, I'll do the bottom since I'm here. The bottom, you just want to cover the rubber really. You don't want to cut any paint or overspray on the rubber. Once you get right there, now come down from here with the rubber and get all that covered up. Doing little short pieces so it'll be easier to go around. A little piece of paint showing right there. Knowing my luck, we'd have some overspray, so we'll put some on that. Okay. Let me look at it real quick. Okay, so then put a little rubber, paint on this over, tape on this over here. I'll do it. I'll shut the door and do it when this door opens. I think that's everything there. Shut the door. Everything looks to be covered all the way around. All right, so let's tape up this part right here. That little piece of rubber right here. Put a piece of tape on it and tape it down like that. Put that paper, the tape in there. Put it right up under that. Tape it like that. These short pieces, easier to do right here. Like that. Now what we'll do, all that's done, we'll do this window. We're gonna put some tape around the edges. Like that. Do it in sections so I can get it up in there. Kind of lay it down on the bottom, just let it roll up in there and go up. Line it up with your bottom one right there, so you know you got enough tape up under there, and just kind of roll it. Enough where you want it to roll up over the window and be on the top part right there, so you make sure you got all your glass covered. Good thing about it though, if you don't get all your glass covered, that part is actually easy to get the paint off. Razor blade, you can scratch it right off. So that part, not too bad. What I'll do, I'll have some paper that just drops down in there when we put paper on it. I'm not gonna do it yet. We'll do it in the booth. Right there. Let's do the other side. Same principle here. We'll do it like that. Kind of roll it up under there. You definitely want it overlap. So you know you ain't got no gaps. Like that. Okay, and we'll put. I might want to do it. Do it like this and not have to put paper down in. We'll just close it off like that. Put it over like that and lay it down on the glass, and that closes everything out up under it. Right down that lip, just put it on that lip and lay it over on the glass. You can use longer pieces, but it's harder to do it with longer. Okay, there we go. All right, so we'll put a little piece of tape on that. And then just a little piece over that hole, that screw. Really it. And be careful right there because most of that is seen, so we'll do that. And we'll put this little piece right here. Kind of make it all go together. A little bit right there, just kind of lay that on top of that like that. Okay. And all that'll be hidden behind the handle. Same thing on this side over here. We're just mainly just going to cover the hole up. Like that. Be careful on this end. We don't want it to stick out. Right there will be kind of close. Like that. Little edge right there. Pull it down a little bit. Yep. That one right there too. Maybe kind of close. Okay, it'll work like that. All right, I'll put this right inside there. Okay. I may hit that with a razor blade when I get in there, because that's not quite right there. I really don't know how to cut that, so I'll slide this up with my finger. Just a little bit. Okay. That should be good right there. I'll hit that with a razor blade. I'm not gonna do that now because I don't have one here. So we got this done. This is correct. The way I do it, we're gonna pause, clean up the booth, put the paper on. We'll be right back. Okay, we're back. We have the truck taped up. We'll start back here at the back. I did not do tape and paper all the way across the back. Went to the majority of it. Paper here, and we got plastic that goes from here all the way across the other side, down the side of the truck. Right here, one piece of paper all the way across the top. Still plastic all the way across the truck down to the bottom. Did a line of paper right here. On the running boards here, paper. In the front, same way. One thing of paper here, plastic, and then paper across the front of the truck. So now it's taped up. It's ready to paint. We're gonna paint it tomorrow probably, and we'll give you a video of what it looks like after it's done. Thank you. Have a good day.